There we go. Hello, you. Welcome to Geekism. What about my sample goal there? We can get rid of that. Let's remember some goals. There we go. Hello, good morning, welcome, hi. Very miserable, grim, what day are we on? Friday morning here in Southern Ontario. Indy, come see. There she goes. The doggo. Just you put it up there. Good girl. Good morning, how are we? Hello there, I'm not even going to try and say your name. Paleovinator. Clara, good morning. Grey and Drizzly here too, I feel, yeah. Bit of a grey day today. Maxine, keep the good work. Thank you so much, Maxine, for the super chat. I really appreciate it. I'm going to knock the volume down a little on that. It can't be not loud, can it? Let's go in. Thank you, Maxine. I really appreciate it. Unfortunately, super chats don't update that bar there, but they will get added on at the end of the stream. We're not working towards anything. I just, to pay my bills. Hello, John. Hi. How's it going? I hope you're all well. The British Robot Gamer. Nice. Miss Geek. Welcome. Alright, so we're in Prehistoric Kingdom this morning. No real plans, so I was going to see what you folks fancied seeing. Welcome to the world of still waking up, not enough coffee. Yeah, I got my big old coffee this morning. We're getting there. So in the last video of these, we did this T-Rex habitat that I think turned out pretty good. I'm kind of happy how it went. Hi Leah, how's it going? I haven't seen you around for a while. Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you. Xander's doing well. He's gone off to daycare today. He had to have a few days at home because he had a runny nose. Nothing at all major, just a runny nose, but daycare was a little bit cautious, which is probably fair enough. 1 PM here, still not awake. My goodness. So it's 9 AM here in the AM. So we'll get there. These streams always do a good job of waking me up. I had a bit of a late night last night, to be honest with you. Completely self-inflicted. Where's the lily pads? Here we go. Some more of these in here. Get the level just right on those. They're just kind of sitting. Oh, I didn't want to. Yeah, I like them. I like the old lily pads. There we go. Fully last night EG2 or family time? Neither really. I say nighttime. In the afternoon, I've started DMing a D&D game for some British friends of mine. So I play in the afternoon. It's their evening for them. So I did that, and then after the game, it was a session 0 where we were sort of setting up our characters ready for the full start next week. So after that, I spent the night doing some planning for their first session. Now I know the characters and stuff. I can plan a little bit more in depth. And then I spent the night just doing some games online. We played some code names actually. That was pretty good fun. Did you find the Switch? Yeah, it was under my bed, but it wasn't like just under my bed. It was, we had to pull the bed out, and under the bed there's drawer units, and then it got under a drawer unit. So every time we opened the drawer unit, it was sort of riding with it underneath the couch. Like we had to literally lift the bed up to find it. But how we got it under there, I don't know. But yeah, we got it. Animals have a foliage limit. At the moment, they seem to have as much as they like. It doesn't seem to bother them. But saying that, as far as animals are concerned at the minute, it's all just 100%. So there are habitat things here, look, but none of this is actually actionable in the game yet. So under this habitat, there probably is sort of requirements for certain plants and stuff, I would imagine. Violating laws of physics puts things in strange places. Yeah, too right. It's what he's good at. You can definitely see this game has taken a lot from the Frontier games. Don't fix what's not broke. But they've added a ton of great features. The rescaling is what I've been missing. Yeah, I agree. I feel like Frontier's getting a bit of a bad rap the last couple of weeks with this because of this game, and I'm not sure it's all completely out there for them to sort of compare, you know. So this game has got the bonus of having that, but you've also got to remember that this game hasn't invented rescaling in these kind of games. If you look at Parkitect, you can rescale a lot of items in Parkitect, and obviously, you know, the graphics are simpler and stuff, but you know the system is in place there already. So, but saying that, I'm having a blast in this. I just think that I think there's been a little bit of I want to say Frontier bashing because you know obviously I feel like Frontier have made some strange design choices. I think this new pack is a real swing and a miss, but then I look at Reddit and everyone seems to be pretty happy about it. So you know what the hell do I know? Never tuned to one of these before. Wyatt, how are you doing, Wyatt? My man, welcome. My man, my lady, I don't know. You're very welcome here. Thanks for a video attention to detail would make you a great DMG. Oh, thanks, buddy. How would I describe myself as a DM? I am very loose regarding rule sets. I'm a big advocate of the rule of cool. I basically use Dungeons and Dragons as a medium for improv. So whilst we do, you know, sort of stick to certain systems in place, you know, if you want to do something that sounds good, let's go for it. Because for me, it's about creating a narrative as a group and working together to better that narrative. So, yeah, I have a blast. I have a blast playing D&D as a player, as a DM. I just really into it. Looks a lot better than Jurassic World Evolution. Now, that one I will say, yeah, Jurassic World Evolution for me personally was just a bit of a movie tie-in game. And I think we expected too much from Frontier, knowing what the Planet series is, but I think Jurassic World Evolution was a paycheck for them, honestly. Do you regret going in so big, Planet Zoo at the start of it? 100%, Jason, yeah. And you'll notice... I think I might have cut off a little bit then. I apologise if I did. Am I still with you? My internet did a funky thing then. I don't think I'm online anymore, am I? Oh, let's have a look. Yes, yeah, a bit of a jump at your back. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. That might happen a couple of times. My internet's been doing that. It's been sort of dropping out for like minuscule seconds, but it's enough to disrupt the stream and stuff. I think it is on my end, Todd. I apologise. I'm going to try and debug it today. Let's see if I can figure out what the problem is. So sorry about that. It might happen a couple of times in the stream. I do apologise if it does. What was I saying? Yeah, so I think like before Planet Zoo came out, I did like 30 videos on it before launch, and then when it came out, it was good, but it certainly wasn't the sort of, you know, groundbreaking thing that I kind of said it was going to be, or thought it was going to be. Again, not to take anything away from it, it was a great game, but it wasn't that sort of. It didn't blow me out of the water like I thought it might, and then I sort of felt like tied to it because I covered it so much. So you'll notice that I haven't done that since, and I won't do that since. I'm not gonna, like, occasionally I will do a video saying, "Oh, this is coming and it looks really cool," but it'll be like 1 or 2 videos here and there. You know, like we covered Evil Genius. I've done like 1 or 2 Evil Genius 2 videos because, you know, I was a big fan of the original, but it wasn't the sort of every single time they announced something I've covered it like I did with Planet Zoo. And, you know, that sort of stuff really grows your channel. But it does mean you are sort of tied into it now. And there's, you know, there are channels out there that are really sort of stuck in Planet Zoo almost. And don't get me wrong, they might be more than happy there. But, you know, I've been there already. I was there with Planet Coaster. I was stuck in Planet Coaster for the longest time. And then I got stuck in Planet Zoo. And honestly, I would rather slower growth covering a variety of games than huge growth and then getting sort of stuck with a title, you know. You see these people now who still have to play City Skylines every day. And I'm sure they can't be, you know, still enjoying that game so much as to play, you know, traffic fixes every day in City Skylines, you know. I don't know. Just how I feel anyway. I would struggle to do that. But I think overall, I'm very excited for Southeast Asia Power. I'm glad you are, and I hope you enjoy it. I will not be playing it or covering it on the channel, I'm afraid. Yeah, new pieces bring me back a little occasionally, but then the aquatic pack came, and I don't think I did a single video on that in the end. I just didn't gel with it very well. Just felt done. Geekism wasn't meant to be a one-game channel. No, it never was, obviously, but it happens because YouTube puts you in a little letterbox, and viewers do as well, you know, and it's not a bad thing, but you do it. Like, my example always is if you you know, if you turned on Top Gear and they suddenly started talking about Renaissance paintings, you'd be like, well, hold on, this isn't, I watch Top Gear for cars, you know, and I feel like it's a similar sort of thing there. I mean, we will always cover sim stuff, you know, tycoon-y type stuff. That's because that's just the stuff I enjoy playing, honestly. But yeah, we'll often sort of vary it around. All right. Is piece count on this? Just like for just the alpha? Is there a piece count? Do you mean as in how many pieces we have? I don't know. There's not a load. I think their promo material said like 250 or something like that. All right. Okay, well, I feel like that's done. I'm just sort of tweaking it now, but honestly, we can call that one done for now. Can you men's keep up? Sorry. The matter had a bug last few days, feeling groggy as hell, but saying, "Oh, I hope you're feeling better, Brad." It's not great, is it? If you don't enjoy what you're doing, you need to find something else to do. I think so. Yeah. There was ever a Planet Coaster Planet Zoo 2. Would you ever return? Oh no. I think we would definitely cover a sequel because I would want to play a sequel. Yeah, and I've said this a million times, and I feel like I'm beating a broken record, but like, you as a gamer, right, will play a game, and one day you just won't play it anymore. I'm right, aren't I? There's no big announcement about it. You either complete it, or if it's these kind of games you can't really complete, right? At some point, you have all, in the past, stopped playing a game that you played a lot. And as a regular gamer, you don't have to answer to anybody. But as a YouTuber, you suddenly get all those people who still aren't done with that game suddenly really angry at you that you've stopped playing it. You know, why have you stopped playing this? I'm done with it. What do you mean you're done with it? I'm not done with it. You know, and that's one of the problems. Like, we all get to a point where we're like, okay, yeah, I'm done with that. And oftentimes it's not even that you announce it. You don't even consider it to yourself. You just don't turn the game on again. You know, something else will come along. Very rarely will you sit there and even have to acknowledge the fact that you are no longer playing a game that you've already put 500 hours into. You just don't play it again. Right? But as a YouTuber, suddenly you're expected to like answer for that. You know? So that's one of the difficult things with covering games online is that you're tied to a game and your audience becomes attached to you for a game, and then when you're done with it and they're not, then there's an issue. Free because I just played until I got bored, moved on. 100%. I'm the same. Didn't cover the Witcher on the 3. We didn't cover Witcher on the channel, though, so it wasn't a problem. But yeah, I'm the same. Put about 50 hours into it. Just one day played something else and never went back to the Witcher, and that's cool. That's how games work for the most part. Okay, what about... we could do some eddies. Should we put some eddies down? Let's have a look at their options. Gravelled, Vibrant, or Arctic. Oh, I like Arctic. We could do a Gravelled and Vibrant mix, something like that. I appreciate that, Brad. I try to be. I hope I don't sound like a negative Nancy. I hope I don't sound like I'm just, bitching. Because I feel like I do. I feel like I sound like that because the channel hasn't done particularly well over the last year. But I'm well aware why the channel hasn't done well. I haven't put out consistent videos, and I haven't put out videos on topics that YouTube thinks I should. Like, I get it. It's nobody's fault, and it's certainly nobody who watches his fault. Why play games you're bored? No particular gameplay. I come here for the content, the community. I love that, Leah. Thank you. I've got to just get my coffee sticker off my cup before I forget. I totally understand. I've played 3,000 hours into Ark. I play it less now, and I'm glad I'm not being pushed. Yeah, and exactly. And the thing is, it's not dead to you, is it? It's not like, oh, yeah, dead channel now, dead game. Just, you know, yeah, I'm just done. I feel like something else. So I'm going to move this. I'll hold it away, because it's, you know, pretty big. I'm going to move this out of the way so it stays powered. Alright, so how about like a big... See, this one is like a cavern that sort of sits down, and I think that's probably the way to go. I just don't know, feel like playing it. Yeah, and I doubt there'll be more content for it, honestly, Wyatt. I feel like they're probably working on a sequel now. Try and hide behind possibility that you may or may not be genuine. Thanks, Troy. Get a feel about community and agree, kind of like sitting around a table and just throwing something down, let's play. Yeah. And I'm very loyal. I have my very particular channels that I play something not into, I just don't watch. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they play a game you're not into, just that's fine. Something else will come along. So, I tell you what I do want to have a go at. There's an awesome content creator by the name of Leaf. Leaf Productions, I think the channel is properly. And he did an awesome like bridge across a canyon. And I think it looked incredible. And I'd like to try something similar to that. So to do that, we need to create to be big. Dinosaurs are big, right? Dinosaurs are big. In other hot takes from John Z. Okay, so let's do this. Well, this is pretty rough and ready, all right? So we're going to level to get the actual cavern side. Is that too big? No, so the T-Rexes are there. That isn't that big, I don't think. Will you try Save Thief Edge Pack comes to play soon? No. No. Was that him or did I lag? It was probably me. Sorry, my internet just keeps dipping a little today. I'm going to try and do some fixing on it later, I'm afraid. But until then, sorry, it'll just dip. Yeah, no, it's me. It'll come out and go. Like the internet doesn't actually cut off. It just like really dips low to like 1 meg down or something for a second and then back up again. It just stops. The stream just sort of lags a little while it figures out what's going on. So yeah, sorry about that, folks. It is me. It's not you, it's me. This game's a big game, yeah. Opinion on what happened to PC? I assume you just got here trumped because that's what we've been talking about. But what do you mean by what happened to it? Because it seems like it's still doing pretty well. Like I say, I am not really interested in animal only packs, but I went on Reddit and they're all like, yeah, finally, animal only packs. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, people are into it. You're breaking up with us. Yeah, sorry, Swanee. This is it. I'll call you. You don't call me. All right. Hey, Linda. Hey, Geek. What's your favourite bread? Do you know what? It's gonna sound really pretentious, but I like a really good, like seedy wholemeal. But then Indy, can you leave that cat alone, please? Oi, Indiana, bed. What was I gonna say? But then I do like a good thick doorstop white as well, you know. Could you put an exhibit in the crate and have people walk over it on a bridge? Yes, Max, that's the exact idea of what we're going for, I think, actually. It's going to be a pretty big bridge across, isn't it? This is maybe a little bit bigger than I thought. Okay, what we really need is to have a thinner point at some point, I think, that we can then turn into a crossing. So how about like here? There, we can turn that into a bridge, I think. I mean, one of the big problems is we've got, from going from 1 million guests and 0, 20 out of 20? What does that even mean? I think maybe we have to have one of them. Can we place another one of those down? We've gone from having millions of guests to having 0. Hey, Drew, are you not streaming? Oh, no, at 10 you're streaming, right? Hope JWE2 is like PK. I don't think it'll need to be that much different because it's got brand power and unique dinosaurs. Yeah, I mean, Jurassic. That's the thing with Jurassic World. It's always going to sell, right? It's going to sell buckets. Glass bottom bit that looks over. Oh, that's a cool idea, yeah. Yeah, where are all my guests? Hey Jonty, thanks for sending me a link to that video Cartel Guys here now. That will be a video you will go back to because I mean it didn't take long to stop saying cookies, right? I would like to go to that one, honestly. Unfortunately, like I'm in a bit of a YouTube role at the minute with PK and Evil Genius, so I've got to kind of ride those out for a bit. But that is one of those ones that I would like to look back to. I love the path texture. Yeah, I like the path textures as well, actually. I like this one. He gets in lockdown, right? It's just weird that they've gone from... Did you leave the text for attempts? Yeah, he's gone around and ate the lot. It's just weird that we've gone from 0 guests to loads of guests. Now, it says powered. I mean, we can try powering it. But I can't see an option where we can open it. Oh, okay. There are people there, look. I can see you, people. So weird. They got trapped. Oh, no, I thought one of them was moving then. I mean, we can move it, I think. Yeah, look, there they are. Oh! That wasn't weird. Who are the game devs? They're called Blue something. Is it Blue Spirit? What is going on here? They're slowly breaking off. Are they coming in and out now? Okay, they're still thinking about it. Yeah, just does not want to connect that to the path. But we've got people in here now. Look at this. Which favourite games to play that you don't stream? Currently, I don't know really. I don't play much that I don't stream, honestly. I enjoyed Outer Worlds at the start of the year. It was good. How long did it take you to actually build? It looks amazing, but I can't imagine anything that time. It was about 4 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, something like that. The total thing was. Okay, so we now have guests in the park. That's good. All right, we can start because you want the scale. It's still a little weird that they're walking like this, but I suppose they'll just eventually keep breaking off, right? They need to borrow some of Frontier's flow dynamics. Yeah, I think that once they're all spread out, it's not so bad. I don't really mind that they cross over and stuff. Like they're very sort of backgroundy sort of detail for me, really. Those two at the back building up there, Shaun of the Dead. Sorry, I don't know who we mean, but yeah. Hey Heather, how's it going? I'm crazy if it's negative. Just find a picture online and try and copy it. That's the best advice I can give. Okay. So yeah, this this probably will be fine. Okay, so here's the difficult bit. The difficult bit is getting the path to where we want it to be, right? So let's go for an 8-meter path, and we'll take it from here, I think. And we will click that on. Oops. And we'll bring it round like this. Probably, yeah, this is like, we can get it where we want it to go if we're careful. And I think there was a little update. Oh, come on, that's perfect. There was a little update the other day that sort of helped this go even. I'll do closer to the edge and stuff, which is cool. That's what old school. That's all about modular pieces that guests walk on. Well, it is, but I still want to do I still want to get them pretty close with the path, and then we'll work from there, right? So like here, we want to take the path out this way. It's gonna let me do that, is it? Oh, that's a bit goosey. Let's try that again. Okay, and then we'll take this around here, along the edge, down. What is this building? Is that the store? Okay, so we'll keep the store as is. There we go. And then we'll do straight line, coming down from the store. How do we turn snap off? Oh, snapping angle is off, actually. That's interesting. And then I'll just fill that gap in there. Oh, plaza. Hold shift. Oh, I thought I did that. Because I just tried that. Oh yeah. Never mind, it's nice and straight anyway. That's good. Okay, so that's what we're working with here. This is going to be sort of plaza, you know, there's a gardeny space, but then this side is quite an open view of it. Yes. Is that the path system? It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Right, we'll do something up there. Do you ever sketch out designs all in my head? Just kind of go for it normally. I have in the past sketched stuff, but it doesn't really do it for me. What you put in the hole? That's a very personal question. Drew, you filthy so-and-so. Probably Edmontosaurus, but I don't know yet. We're going to see. So, yeah, so Leaf did this awesome thing where he basically made it was like a rope bridge almost, and I guess he used one of these. And I kind of can't believe it, but he just kind of, yeah, he did this. And did like that, and then just did loads of them in like a thing. Is the path better than Planet Zoo's path? Yeah, slightly, yeah. It still has its issues. It still has its issues, though. Honestly, dinosaurs capable of escaping, and does it affect the guests? In the full game, it will. Yes, right now it doesn't. But I feel like that's quite a wide canyon there to have just like a rope bridge. I feel like an actual zoo wouldn't do that kind of thing. So let's instead have a roof piece. And we'll do it this way instead. I mean, we could have a glass thing, but I think maybe that could be a separate thing. I think that would look good. And like that, and then we can make that into a nice looking bridge, I think. Yeah, covered bridge. I think so. Yeah, with some supports under it once we're properly up and running. I just don't believe they're going to walk on it. I know it sounds ridiculous because I've actually seen it happen. Because they've got it. The problem is, I think, is they pick a point and then get to it, don't they? And then reevaluate. So the first load aren't going to do anything because the first load are only going to know of the path up to the edge, right? Maybe steel and glass bridge, modern looking. I think modern covered. I don't think glass. I think we'll do a separate glass viewing area. That's a very large space to have a glass floor on it. You have a look at something like a tower that has a glass area. Like the glass bit will be like 15 feet wide tops. Look at it though. Honestly, hello, remember me, Mr. Mountain FV? No, I don't. But welcome, Colin. There's always a lot of people here, so I apologise, but you're very welcome. Yeah, where's his path design turns by range jelly? Glad this is more like JWE's. Yes, yeah, they're using it. Overhangs won't be a thing. They would have to rework the whole game if they were to add those, and they complicate creature pathing a lot. It's just not feasible for a game of this scope. I don't understand what you mean. We can literally make an overhang. Whether they use it, that's another matter. But we don't necessarily care whether stuff in game actually uses stuff. As long as it looks good, we're all about it. I think my favourite part of these PK videos is watching players' reactions at scaling and walking on modelling. But yeah, right. I just think it's really neat. I just think it's really, really neat. Look at little ants. What is this? A centre for ants? I meant a terrain overhang. Excuse me. Sorry. Well, I mean, it's a thing in Planet Zoo, so it's not beyond possible. Planet Zoo has completely volumetric terrain. So it is doable. Whether this game does it or not, I don't know, because it is quite a big jump up for relatively limited use cases. All right, cool. There's the bridge. I'm done. All right. So let's. Hey, Sean. Let's have a think. Yeah, I think covered. I think I want to do a covered bridge. Yeah. So we've got like this kind of stuff. The other thing is, I'm not a huge fan of any of the roof tiles, so I feel we may have to do a custom like wood roof. None of these are really screaming at me. I don't hate that as a beginning. Better. Could you do like a modern one direction slanted so it would? God, could do like a modern one direction slanted so wouldn't have to use the peak pieces? Sorry, don't get it. All right. I feel that's a start, and yeah, I feel like I want to do custom roof, but am I just getting myself into a mess? What dinos are going in the valley? I think Edmontosaurus is. I tell you what I do miss. I miss being able to click a piece and then in edit mode select another one and have it on the same axis. That would be something I would really love to see. You know what I mean? For doing things like towers and stuff. Okay, figure this out a bit quicker than the video with the T-Rex, by the way. Helps if you use one of these things. Oh, and they've now made it that clicking anywhere does that as well, which is beautiful. Can you tell stuff? You've enabled grid and select stack objects toggle. Right, okay. Enable construction grid. Okay, and that's on any piece? No. Oh. Cool. I didn't realise you could turn the grid on and off for stuff. Nice, thank you for that. Morning, Jonty. Hey, Greyfall. How are you, my buddy old pal? I've got these people getting a little bit trapped under here. I'm sorry, folks. We'll move this for you now. Do not fear, my friends. We just don't want all of this. Oh look, we've genuinely trapped guests. What game is this? Here's a real great clue. This is a super secret tip for YouTube, right? Read the title of the video. Okay, let's move you over here. Oh, it's a bit bigger than I thought, but I'm into it in a big way. This is going to be a right ball ache to line up, but we're going to give it a go. Oh, okay. The guest trap. I love it. I'm all about the guest trap. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate this. We're going to bring it down a little, and we're going to turn it. It would be nice to recolor these, which we will be able to do in the full game, I believe. But as it is, that's good. Can't believe how close the UI is to Planet Coaster 2. How is that allowed? So I don't think it is really. I mean, this is just a grid. Like, that's pretty standard in any game that has pieces in it. And everyone keeps going on about like this thing looking like Planet Zoo, but that's just 3D modeling controls. Blender, Maya, they all use this. Planet Games just ripped off those. So I don't know really. Like, there are similarities. Some of the the keys are similar, and some of the pieces are arguably a bit similar. But like, all of these pieces exist in Parkitect as well. Nobody's mentioning that. They all exist in Roller Coaster Tycoon. Nobody's mentioning that. I don't know if it's like, they're just pretty standard, like, grid-based building UI, really, you know. And also, yeah, this game has been going. This game has been in open development for a lot longer than Planet Zoo has existed. Yeah. It's yeah, it's just they're just pretty standard CAD controls. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I just assume that people who don't, have never done any sort of 3D modeling don't know that and think that this is Planet Zoo UI, but it really isn't. It's just they're just CAD controls. What? Right. What? All right, we can make it work. We can make it work. What I want is this to be at one end neat and not so low that it's going to wipe people out. Right, like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And there we come in. All of this needs to be raised up a little now. Okay. It's a bit like The Sims and Paralysed. People are desperate to pit two games against each other. In reality, every game has pros and cons, and similar games have similar concepts. Fitzy, eloquently put, as always. I completely agree. Although, I would argue that Paralysed are not doing themselves any favours in basically advertising themselves as a replacement for The Sims. Because if you if you look at their trailers, all they show so far is stuff The Sims can't do. So yeah, why not capitalize it? Yeah, and also yeah, good for them if they're figuring out what the market wants. Yeah. Oh, so that's interesting, isn't it? I only want to select like this half of the circle and add in all of this. One more. Okay, here we go. All right. Here we go. Let's see if we're going to ever make this work. Let's go. Huh? Okay, whatever. Right, let's just take you over there. We'll deal with you later. Paralyze is going to bore the hell out of me if there aren't any dynamic relationship options. Let me make a call to. Yeah, see, I like whenever I play The Sims, I don't even bother putting Sims in the houses. Like, it's a house game for me. It's a house building game, Convergent evolution, similar ideas rise from independent sources. Yeah, exactly. And as people have said, now there's no way that the developers of this game haven't gone, these Planet Zoo games done pretty good, and it's made by the same people from Jurassic World Evolution, which wasn't very critically well received. So how about we move our development to be more like Planet Zoo and less like Jurassic World Evolution, which you can totally see it has done, because half the buildings look like this, which is Jurassic World Evolution, and then they've added in this, which is Planet Zoo. So yeah, good for them. Jeez. As long as it gets to the point you can build up or cheat. Yeah, I just usually just build on empty lots. Just never even worry about the money. Get worried about how high they would go. Yeah, sorry. Should have started down there, shouldn't I? Whoa. it means we don't have to learn a new set of controls. See, that's the only real thing, is that they're close enough but still a little different that I'm still getting mixed up between the two. But yeah, it does help. That little addition that you can just click anywhere is awesome, because before you had to go and click on the little thingy there. Okay, I reckon that's probably it. So now what we've got to do is take this and line it up there. Oi. Not maybe as bad as I thought it would be. Let's get the height right. Hey, there we go. Let's have a look what it looks like over here. So, piece to go like that. Okay, that's, yeah, I mean, that looks pretty good to me. Okay. Okay. Looks like an arc. And delete that. I'm going to move it over. And grab all these. And move them. We need to turn off the grid, don't we? Move them. Okay, that's good enough. And then you stretch a wooden plank, it will stretch the planks so they are wider or add more. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like stretching stuff too much in one direction because I think it sort of stretches the texture a bit. Dog's suddenly having a hissy fit. And I've stopped fussing her and now she's getting bad. Oh, you fuss that doggo. Mine's absolutely flat out over there, look. Flat out. Okay. I'm going to save that. Because, you know, alpha gonna alpha. Very pagoda, almost right into light, looks awesome. Makes me wonder where you get your creativity from. Well, I basically just made a circle and pulled it out. And you're right, it does have a bit of a pagoda feel, but that was not the intention at all. Reminds me of the Jabba the Hutt's barge. Yeah, again, I can see that too. Should we just let it float? Okay, so next thing is we need to really make some rock work either side, so then we can look at putting supports. Any idea why they seem to have taken it off sale for now? I understand alpha access, but I'm seeing so many great videos about the game. Why can't I buy it? Yeah, a bit of a weird one, that, isn't it? It's because the alpha, the way they've stated it, I think, is that the alpha isn't necessarily part of a marketing campaign. The alpha is to reward early backers, and two, to get some feedback on the systems in place. So that's why they're using YouTubers to kind of show it to people without actually having to let people all play it. I was asking about it stretch the texture. Sorry, yes. So sometimes no. Sometimes it uses world textures. But the only thing I've really noticed that work on is mulch. There's probably other items in game, I assume. Okay, yeah, so we need to do some rock work now then. So rocks. Last time we built quite a lot. We could do, I think, more of like a deserty feel to this one is probably good to go. Canyon, desert, kind of fits, right? So grassland, scrubland. So maybe scrub. Scrub and combo of scrub and grass. I think probably the way to go. Stupid question. Reckon there'll be a console release of this? Well, you say probably not, but then I would have put money on there never being a console version of Planet Coaster. So I don't know, honestly. Like, I could not think of anything worse than trying to play these games with a keyboard and mouse. But people are obviously happy enough doing it, so maybe there will be. Yeah, I would have put money on Planet Coaster never making it to consoles, and it did. So what do I know? Whoop. Kind of crazy, I think, how big you can go with these and still not lose that much resolution. Really good job on that. Hey, Pony Boy! People still stuck where the roof was before? Looks like it. Scaling makes landscaping so much faster. Yeah, it really does. And like I say, they don't really. I mean, you know, you're coming in here, you start seeing it, but you know that still looks juicy, doesn't it? And you throw that in there and be like, bump, done. You know? Bump, done. Away. Okay, maybe that was a bit big. Let's do it. Look how quick that happened. Like how long that would take in other games. Some lovely rocks. They are, right? Niagara Rocks is blowing my mind. My tiny little mind. The game's ported to console. It is remade from scratch, or is it all in the code? I don't know. It's not really my area. I know it's very often sort of passed on to third parties to do. But I honestly don't know, my friends. Not my area of expertise. So I'd hate to comment on it and be wrong. I know we do have some developers watch at various levels, so maybe somebody can tell you. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, I don't know. As far as I'm aware, I'm not aware. Let's schmoove just a little schmoove. Okay. Oh, how quick! Right? Oh, we don't need a disappointed rock anymore. Now we need a pretty impressed rock. Even describe the scale feature, I think the base rock shapes in the game are miles better than Planet Zoo. I think these are some of the best rocks I've used. Yes, I agree. I think the variation on them is really good. I really like these tall ones because you can, if you wanted to, you can just bring them like this still and get pretty good ones. But I like these taller rocks. I find them very useful for large areas, especially. And because they're so like randomly detailed, like you can do that, and even without scaling, you know, they look like two completely different rocks. And I know that was applicable in other games as well, but yeah, I think they've done a really good job of them. Okay, I don't want to completely rock this place in. Like, we'll use texture a lot as well, but this one's my favorite. God, this is so freaking useful, this rock. Look at the size of it, man. Love it. It genuinely looks like I've placed 15 rocks there. And then, you know, you've got all these as well. You want to do the old detail. But geez, what a rush. This is a good one as well. I found I've used this a lot. This makes good wall rockage. Cool. Be okay to post on my Planet Coaster console creations in the Discord? Yes, of course. I think there's a Planet Coaster place to do it. I think there's a Planet Coaster group still. I don't know what's in there actually. But yeah, you're more than welcome to put that sort of stuff in there. Yeah, definitely. That's what it's there for. All right. So that's all we wanted to do now, just so we can put the supporting in for this bridge was the main thing. Yeah. Oh, they've all cleared off now, those lot there. Look, we finally figured out what's going on. So we need a fence. Let's get back into this group. Keep it all neat. We need a fence. I think we'll keep it easy and just go with one of these. A nice glass fence, I think. Pretty huge. That's better. We align it to surface. Why it does that, I don't know. Hello. Hello, my name is Elder Price. As if you have a favourite rock already. Oh yeah, straight away, favourite rock. Gotta be done. What are you building? We are building a bridge over troubled waters. We're building a bridge over a canyon that will have some dinosaurs in because we've managed to figure out how to make dinosaurs a thing. Oh, that's the only one I'd really love to see now, honestly, is that is having a piece appear from the location of the piece that you're editing. That would be so very useful because you have to do a lot of this sort of lining up stuff, which isn't great. And over short spaces, it's not so bad, but it soon starts to become a bit of a problem. Because so we'll go with it. It'll be fine. Funny how tiny the guest looks because everything else is so big. Yeah, the scale is pretty big. I'm not even really considering the scale much at the moment. A scale creep is definitely something that can get away from you in all of these games. It happens even the Planet series, even Parkitect. Parkitect I actually found to be the worst for it. Scale creep was really tricky in Parkitect to keep an eye on it. Wooden slat. I mean, that is that the one we've used for the roof? No, it is different. Thin though, isn't it? Do we steel beam it? I don't think we steel beam it, do we? Did we did that? No, because that's what we're going to build the bottom out of. Oh, here we go. How about something a bit different? How about we do one of these? Every now and then. I really like this piece, by the way. I'm a big fan of this piece. Huh? Got the perfect height already. Huh? Seem to be happy about myself then. Huh? That's not what I wanted to do. The problem is we're not being able to really line stuff up in the other game. Oh, there's not a Planet Coaster one anymore? Yes, of course. More than welcome there. Is that as you do these, they'll come slightly out of sync unless I've really nailed it, which I don't feel like I have. No, I haven't. See that look already starting to come just a little bit away. That's the downside with not just being able to do that perfect line up. And it's really tricky to fix. especially on something like this. It's very tricky to follow anyway. Oh, that's made it even worse, hasn't it? Because that's moved everything. Okay, we're going to try this again. Let's see if we can use this grid then, because I didn't realize you could use the grid on other pieces. So if we click this and then click construction grid, are you now on that grid? You are as well. Okay. So now we can come into here knowing you're perfectly lined up. And as long as we keep angle on everything, you're all nicely. What Discord are you guys talking about? It should be in the description of the video. Boop. Boop. Nice. Nice. Toys like a toy girl. Okay, so we're gonna move you up. In fact, I feel like we should do the same with them and that, because then we know they're all right then, right? Right. Am I right? Okay, so what we can do now is take that to there, duplicate it, take this all the way across, and then stick it over on the other side, just as a bit of edging. Like a bridge over. Just slightly off on a piece. It's really long, and the set pieces won't fit together yet. Yeah, exactly. Because it's that slightest degree there, when you get up to here, is like, that's, it's tricky, right? And here's probably the most useful bit of scaling. That doesn't quite fit. No problem. Like, nobody will ever notice that, right? All right. Cool. One down. Gritty props for the win. Pelaventi, you've changed my life. Honestly. You have changed my life. Right. Fence. I like the glass fence. I do. Because then once one's down, you know it's right. Oh, wow. I'm into it in a big, big way. Need to be a little taller. There's dinosaurs down here. Let me see. Yeah, you need to be up to like chest height, don't you? And you can obviously come this way a little as well. Okay. So we'll leave that space for one of those. Okay, let's put that in. So where's that nice bit that we like? Yes, here. Yeah, putting them on the grid and then adjusting them. Wow, game changer. I feel like two of those. And then we'll do two of those rotated. And then we've got enough space, but it looks like in the middle for like a little mini one. And that's fine by me. Because we can do this. And we can do that. Awesome sauce. Very, very satisfying. Okay. I seem to do that quite a lot. I'm hoping that's something I can deal with. Not doing so much. Undo would be just great for that kind of thing, right? That's just great, isn't it? Is there a center line when building going? Is there a center line? Is there? Sorry, Thomas, it's not you, it's me. Is there? It's a little bit like you, actually. Is there line in center when building going be there when full? I'm sorry, Thomas. I'm really sorry, buddy. I don't know what that means. Hey, Autumn. Okay. Now what? What is? You're doing great. Some grumbling while gaming. I am a grumbler. I apologise. I grumble. Okay, we can turn that off now for a minute. Well, I do love that you can just turn grid on and off. That's kind of awesome. Oh, move the angle on. We'll turn that off as well for a bit now. A hotkey to turn angle snap on and off would be nice. Devs, if you're watching. So yes, we need to support it, right? We need to support the thing. So to do that, I think we need those. So we'll turn on the grid. Don't correct me, just I don't care. Yes, that was. It's. Do you know what? I didn't mean to be so negative there. What I mean is, like, only tell me all about dinosaurs if you want to talk about dinosaurs, because it doesn't interest me, and I would hate for you to waste your time typing stuff. Like, I hope that makes sense. Like, you want to. There's people in the comments of the last video going on and on about the noise T-Rexes would make and why they won't make noises and why they would make noises, and I'm not interested. But like, I don't mean that in a negative way. Like, all of us have got things we're not interested in, right? Like, it's fine. Those are going to be in the game, yeah. All right, so okay, so this is going to have to go right across at least first, isn't it? Again, I feel like I could do that for this, honestly. Couldn't I? Because that hasn't really got much of a texture on it. Okay. Dog's snoring away. Turn, yeah, angle on. Nice. So let's go. What? I'm not a huge fan of that. I don't think that's very useful. Okay. Sorry for being quiet. I'm just concentrating a minute. Everyone has their favourite dinosaur. Yeah, T-Rex, I guess. But then, I mean, I could name about 3. YouTube has dropped my quality to 144p. I'm so sorry. My internet is just loosey-goosey today. I'm going to ring Virgin as soon as we are done on this stream. Okay. Let's work from here then. How the hell have you got over there, you little swines? Get out of my park. You get Virgin BB in Canada. Broadband? Yeah. It's pretty much all I can get here, to be honest. Don't care, Asaurus. Nice. Think I missed a bit, lagged, and then I came back and missed half the conversation like daydreaming while talking to a few people. Sorry, Maxine. People are going to climb right into the dinosaurs. I know, right? They're just like, let me see. So they've, I guess you've come over this way. I'm still not quite sure because I don't think they leave path. And there's nowhere where that touches the path. So I didn't think it would be a problem. But, I mean, whatever. So you can stay there. I don't care. Okay, let's try. I feel like this would need one more section joining. I'm going to say that, and then we'll come into this one. Not quite. Yeah, there we go. Now, if we then take all of this and this. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can get back under the bridge. Come on. That's where we want to be. That's where I want to be. About middle. Nice. Okay, and then because the rocks don't do what they're supposed to do, we can come in here and stretch these. No, you stretch as much as you'll go. Okay. Well, we can just do this. And then all of these just get stretched down into the rock. Yep. You all look okay. Alright. Way. And then all of that. Why can't I select everything in that group? Hey, yellow. What's that duplicated? Oh, jeez. Oh, man, what's going on? Let's get out of this group a minute. Okay, I want to get into that group. Yes, there we go. And I want to just select the bottom. No? Yes, that. Okay, so what's that then? What's that duplicating? Alright, I can work with this. Yes, duplicates of everything, isn't there? I don't really understand that. Okay, and then we can go rotate on the world. Yes. Yes. Alright, there we go. Got there in the end. Ooh, still not finished. Okay, there we go. That looks safe now. Need Drew's keep off sign. Right, that was awesome. I think getting closer to wild animals is a good idea. Well, I mean, these are just idiots. Yeah. Saw a video this week. Someone at a zoo decided he wanted a better photo of himself and his baby with an elephant. Climbed past 2 fences and then ran as fast as he could when he got charged. Well, yeah, people are idiots. Okay, save. Good idea. Camp Dino. Rolling like a celebrity. Oh, why? Well, that in my head. Okay, let's have a look. Cool. I say our bridge is looking fine. Should we throw some dinosaurs in there? Get a bit of an idea of scale. So this is inactive. There's power right here. Why is the power plant not working? Fine. Let me just start again. I don't care. At least you just need the. It's annoying that you need the building down. Honestly, if you can just place them down anyway. Again, seems like a shift from Jurassic World to something else. Because if you look here, like they had this gate here that I imagine was originally going to be animals walking out. Okay, let's just say here is where you go. No, yes, there we go. Lab. All right. Power plant ran out of power, right? Must have done. Never learn to doubt your I don't know, Starsy Moo. I make some crap sometimes, but I appreciate it. Okay, Edmontosaurus. I like gravelled. I like vibrant. Which one's better? There's only one way to find out. I think we could go for a male and a female gravelled, and a male and a female vibrant to start off with. So male or 2 females, and then male and 2 females of that one. How's that? We'll let them crack on. There we go. I think Mast had that pair issue the other day too. You know, alpha's going to alpha, right? All right, we'll put these down, and then honestly, I'm afraid I'm gonna finish up a little early today because we need to go and get this internet sorted out because it's driving me mad now. We struggled with D&D last night. The stream is struggling today. I need to go and speak to somebody and figure out what the hell is going on. The first rule of Dinosaur Fight Club is that we meet once a week. And the second rule of Dinosaur Fight Club is please buy yourself a raffle ticket. The money goes straight into supporting the club and paying for the room hire. Zora, Neris, Ralph, Picata, Manaba, and Acera. Nice. Select all and release them. So I feel like we should just be able to drop them in here and then not really get away from anywhere. I feel like they should be okay. Look at that. There you go. Don't be proving me wrong now and suddenly climbing up a big cliff. Yeah, think on. No way you're getting up there. Yeah. Damn right. Thought we didn't talk about that. No, that's just regular Fight Club. Oh crap. There we go. So we did a bridge. I released the dinos. Did this one just instantly die? Pretty good, like you know, physics there to lie with its head down. I mean, it's obviously clipping a little, but that's pretty good. That still. Cue rock climbing Edmonton's, right? Yeah, rock climbing Eddies. Look at these pair of morons. I don't feel like there's anything I can do. There's no even way of deleting them or anything. Ah! I thought we got it then. I was just gonna cover the gits up, but they jump up. So can we? I wonder if we can do like modular. Let's have a look. Can we see if we can build a ramp for them to get off? Let's have a look. How has that made them not jump up, but the rock did? Problem solved. Pilot Chattanooga from Florida. Yeah, right. They were despawn when you leave the game. Oh, fair enough. What's your favourite dinosaur in the game? T-Rex. There we go. Nice. Okay, cool. Right, so there'll be a video when we sort of flesh out the rest of this then. But that was good. I enjoyed that. Oh, there's a little bit of a clip there. I don't really want that to happen. We can fix that though, can't we? We can say you and you and you and you. All get yourself out of the way. Oh. There we go. Cool. Awesome. Right, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to try and get this internet sorted because I'm looking at my stream here and I look like a fuzzy mess, so I apologise. Thank you very much for joining me. Sorry the internet has been a bit goosey today. Like I say, I'm going to go and ring Virgin now and see if I can figure out what the problem is. Love you all to bits. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. It's Friday, so I'll see you live again on Monday, but there'll be videos over the weekend. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, be good.